Hi everyone, it's been a really long time since I filmed a plan with me video and I thought that I would do so today. I actually filmed this about a week ago and I was planning in advance. So this week that I'm planning is half-term week and half-term is nearly over now. But at the time I didn't really have anything planned, and it wasn't until I started filming and started putting stickers down that I was like, this is going to be pretty empty. So at the end of the video I will show you how the planners are looking midweek, so you can sort of see how I plan throughout the week and how they fill up during the week, because these pages do end up pretty empty. I do use an Erin Condren for pretty much everything. So my Erin Condren sits in the kitchen and it has all of our sort of like weekly events in. So if Will's doing anything, if I'm doing anything, I can pop it in there. I keep sort of the main events of every day in there, and I also do log the little things like just going to see my mum or cleaning out the rabbits, things like that. Because I do Project Life scrapbooking, it's always handy to have a log of everything I've done, even if it's just something little. So yes, that's sort of what goes in the Erin Condren, and then it stays out in the kitchen where everyone can see it, and yeah, it's easily accessible basically. Sorry, my voice is a bit funny. It's very early in the morning, so I hope that doesn't bother you. I've still got my like crackly morning voice. The kit I'm using for this is the Chocho and Mimi Paris kit. It's a new release. I think it's intended for Valentine's Day, which is why I used it this week. It's very suitable for Valentine's Day. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure nearly everything I used in this plan with me is from Chocho and Mimi, apart from those stickers that you can see to the left with the rabbit. One of my rabbits had a vet appointment this week, so I was popping that in, a little reminder. The girl with the bunny, those are from Philo Fabulous. I bought them at the UK Planner Addicts Big Meet, and the vet appointment stickers were also from Chocho and Mimi. So as I said, this actual plan with me portion is pretty boring because I realised, oh, I don't really have anything planned. So like I said, I do show you the planners sort of more full up at the end of the video. However, I did decide to also show you how I plan ahead in my B6 Traveller's Notebook as well. That's like my everyday carry. So the Erin Condren stays at home in the kitchen, and then I sync over the most important things to my B6 Neodori. And I do a lot of like forward planning in that as well, like to-do lists. The planner you just saw is my uni planner. So that's like the most basic sort of just notebook style planner from Look Term. I can never say that word, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I was just checking if I had any extra lectures or classes this week, because sometimes I do, but I just had my lecture at 6 p.m. on Monday as usual. But I definitely am a multiple planner person. I know some people aren't, but I definitely am. I always sync information across my planners. Uni especially, I find it useful to have all of that information in a separate planner, separate to work and sort of like normal life. But yeah, that's how empty that planner was. So I was like, I'll show them how I plan in my Traveller's Notebook as well. So that's my B6 Neodori, and this insert is from the Punk Planner. I just recovered it myself. This planner, I decided to use this little honeybee sticker kit, again from Chocho and Mimi, just because I'd had it since the Manchester Planner Bee and I couldn't think of when else I was going to use it. And there were like sayings in it like, I'll be your honeybee and stuff like that. So it reminded me of Valentine's. So I thought, I don't have much going on this week, I'll use this kit. It's very cute. This planner, I don't tend to go as crazy with the stickers. Sometimes I do. There are weeks where I have gone crazy, but generally this planner is more of my sort of super functional, all the important things, gets carried around with me. All of my big to-do lists are in here, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, what am I doing? Just noting in that it's half term, my lecture, things like that, because genuinely I will forget these things if I don't write them down in several places. As you can see, this planner is also really great for tracking. So I have habits that I like to try and track every day to encourage me to do them. You can also track your meals. There's a section for notes, and I really like that there's a section for the next week as well, which I'm about to just fill in that I'm back to work on the 19th. Because sometimes I'll turn the page and I'll be like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday this week and I totally forgot. But with that section, I can note down if there's anything important happening the next week, which I find really useful. Maybe other people wouldn't use it, but I love it. So yeah, as you can see, the planner is pretty empty. I felt so bad when I started planning. I was like, oh no, there's like nothing for me to show them. Hi guys, so it's now Thursday and I wanted to show you how the planners fill up and evolve throughout the week, because I'm aware that I really didn't have much planned when I filmed that plan with me last week. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how the planners fill up. Like I probably said in the voiceover for the video you've just watched, my Erin Condren is the planner that I get really creative with stickers. I like to use kits. I don't always, but I do like to use a relevant one if I've got one. So this was the Valentine's, well, Paris themed Chocho and Mimi kit. And yeah, I didn't really have much planned, did I? But as you can see, it definitely fills up throughout the week. So this planner stays in my kitchen and Will can see what I'm doing, and if he's doing anything in particular I can write that down as well, and we can both see when we're free basically. So I fill in my to do, to go and to clean sections. I have actually done most of these things, I just haven't marked them off. So Monday filled up pretty quickly. We knew we were going to get the estate agent round this week, so I had a big house tidy. My friend came round, and then I had a big gap here, and I don't really like gaps in my Erin Condren, so I put a little dog sticker and I took the dogs to see mum and dad. I didn't do this because I didn't like the gap. I did this anyway, but I filled the gap with what I did as like a little, I don't know, like a little log of what I did. I went to the post office, uni prep, and then my lecture at 6. Tuesday I spent the whole day, well, the whole morning and then a little break and then all of the afternoon organising my craft room / office. Since we've said we were going to move, I've just had this desire to get rid of everything. So yeah, I did a big sort out of my craft room. I still didn't get through all of it. I've got tons of stuff to go through and sort out, but yeah, so sorted my office. Pumpkin had a vet appointment, and then I advertised some items for sale and reminded myself to package them up for the next day. I actually didn't get to go to the post office yesterday in the end because of the estate agent. So it was Valentine's Day. My boyfriend was also off sick. Estate agent came around at 1 PM for photos. I wrote that in earlier on in the day just to remind me to keep the house clean. I had to cancel my little coffee lunch date with one of my colleagues because the estate agent was coming round, and I actually didn't know that he was coming round Wednesday at 1 until the day before. I just knew that he was coming round this week. So I had to unfortunately cancel my little coffee date with my colleague. And then this was, I put this sticker here in the plan with me thinking that I would have like something to put here, but in the end I didn't. So I just wrote the house is on the market, because last night the house did go onto the market. So I don't really have anything for Thursday yet. My plan for today is just to go and see my mum and to take all of my items to the post office that need to be sent. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you how that planner fills up throughout the week. And then as you'll see with this one, this is my everyday carry. It's much more about tracking, which ironically I have not kept up with this week. I haven't kept up with tracking everything. I write down what I've had for dinner, there's a notes section, yada yada yada. I don't really add many stickers. Sometimes I do, like there's been a few weeks where I've added a ton of stickers. My camera doesn't want to focus, does it? Why is it not focusing? Yeah, some weeks I add a ton of stickers, but most weeks I don't. I just scribble notes in here because I also have my notebook in here that has all of my lists and things. So like if I have a to-do list, then I'll write it in here. Like yesterday, this was everything I wanted to do before the estate agent came round. So yeah, any long lists I can scribble down on the go in the notebook that's in there, and just like the main events of the day will go in here, and my tracking. But yeah, so I thought you might be interested to see how the planners change during the week when I haven't really had much planned. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.